Do you remember the wolves I mentioned in the first episode of this series? The ones that are on top of Skeeter's Ridge and are kind of like always on top of Skeeter's Ridge, even before the global wildlife refresh? Well, in this save, in this series, they're timber wolves. Yeah. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. Timberwolves in Pleasant Valley. Just when you thought this lovely place couldn't get any lovelier ever. Timberwolves in Pleasant Valley. Let's head up top. The weather's actually pretty decent. What I want to do as I begin here is just... We are going to finally start a fire. Tell you what, let me grab the charcoal first. There we go. Haven't actually started a fire yet for the entire series. That's pretty wild. We have some accelerant, so if I really wanted to not waste matches right now, which I kind of don't, now let's go ahead and use that. Because we have plenty of fuel. We've picked up some sources of wood along the way. Go ahead and toss that on there too. Perfect. Now, we're more than warm enough by this fire. We can't rest here for long, but we can cook. And we need to cook. So let's do a couple of things. First things first. Ooh, porridge. Yep, we're absolutely going to make some of that. It'll have some prep time, but it's always worth it. We'll go ahead and cook the tomato soup and consume it. Okay, so that's going to take about 15 minutes. We'll go ahead and drink some water. We do have the well-fed bonus. We got that during the last episode, which is pretty nice. So let's see. Pastime. I can consume that porridge. Consume that tomato soup. And we will immediately be in better shape food-wise. And I can continue to cook. I unfortunately only have one cooking pot, but I might be able to go ham on the potatoes. Tell you what, let's go ahead and make some coffee as well. Yep. Just for the pure cooking skill. It's the beginning of a run. We need to get our cooking skill up. Weather's pretty calm, thankfully. I'm just going to eat this porridge until I'm full, and then maybe save the rest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please don't boil off. There we go. 1 minute till ready. I can never remember how long the prep time is on porridge. We've tested it before. But it's such a newer thing, the idea of prep time, you know, prior to the actual cooking time. So I'll need to double check that. Or we can just talk about it in the comments. I think it's roughly, like, wasn't it 8 to 10 minutes or something? I wish it would just tell you on the interface. Oh, by the way, did they finally fix the... Oh, wait. They did, didn't they? Yeah. So this interface has been borked for the longest time, and I think they finally... I think it was here that it was messed up. I might have to check again in a future fire just to remind myself of exactly where it was, like, not working right, but the fact that nothing looks wrong now is a really good sign. That was messed up for several patches. Alright, cup of coffee. Oh, out of water. Shouldn't be surprised. Let's eat that. Nice thing about this is it's keeping us plenty warm as well. Alright, that's all the porridge we can make. Now, potatoes are going to take longer. Unfortunately. We are warm enough out here. Let's take that potable water. Can't do too much more coffee, but the potato will be done soon. So we'll eat that. Wouldn't be surprised if we leveled up our cooking skill here. Now we can still make more porridge. Oh, you know what? that water, or that coffee, wouldn't have too long. All right. Am I out of water again? I am. That's fine. We'll just keep going. Nice. Filling up on some of the food that we already had. So this is doing exactly what it was intended to do. And also, we're passing some time, and we'll be able to go back in and sleep. And then hopefully, PV will be kind. And I can dodge any other Timberwolf packs. I don't know if there's just the one, or if there are more. Who knows? But I am not prepared to fight Timberwolves at this moment, and I'm also not done searching the area below. Now that I have torches, which I will in a moment. I can actually start looking. Okay, so I can no longer do anything with this. Let's pick this up. And there's cooking too. Oh, that's right. I don't have a skillet. I was thinking of the practice playthrough. Okay, got it. So as I mentioned in the first episode of the series, I did spend... This is like very... I'm very new to the current patch. I've barely spent any time with it. I probably played a test code for like 15 minutes. But it was in Pleasant Valley. It was on this code. And I found a skillet in that particular instance, and it seems that I didn't find one this time. So I can put, oh nice, I can put a potato down just straight up. It takes longer to cook, but I can do that. That's nice. All right, in that case, what I'll do is, let's go ahead and eat this potato. And make more porridge, although I think I'll just put the potato, nice, 48 minutes exactly on both. We're gonna take this torch and take a look around. I'm really doubtful that there's going to be anything useful here, because it's an abandoned cache. But now that I actually can see, it's just worth triple checking. Hello? That's interesting. Oh, nice. Scrap metal and a chocolate bar. In one box, in an abandoned cache. That doesn't happen too often. Alright, nothing in the grate. I was kind of hoping there'd be something in that grate, I'm not going to lie. Alright, now I do... oh yeah, you know what? I have 2 pry bars and 2 can openers, so when I get back out to the fire, I will need to drop some stuff. There are lots of lockers. Nope, guess I already searched some of them. Interesting. So remember that with the Safehouse customization system, you no longer have to move. This is a huge change to the Long Dark in terms of mechanics. You no longer have to break down objects in the environment to get around them. If you just want to look behind things and see if maybe, just maybe, there's something spawned behind things, then you can do that. So the cardboard, well, the cardboard can be broken up, but yeah, see this cabinet I can place. It's freaking great, man. The box, I can, look at this. I can even fix the bed. Hold on. If I move the mattress over here, didn't think about this. No, don't want to do that. Getting used to the interface will require some doing. I saw something back there. What's back there? What's back there? What the heck? Hold on. Nope, stop everything. I need to go get another torch. What is happening? Did you see that? I saw that. What the heck was that? I don't know if it's possible to get through that wall. It might be that there's just always been a certain amount of like stuff hidden behind the walls that's just like only the devs can see because it's like stuff off the map. But it's also through a hole in the wall. And so that implies that maybe you're meant to get through that wall. That's nuts. Now let's pass time till this is ready. I'm going to go ahead and just eat this potato. And then the other one I'll have to save. Now we still have... Let me extinguish this torch. Still have some time on the fire. Oh, that's a crappy torch. We'll extinguish that one too. That's also... Really? Game. Can you give me a decent torch, please? Thank you. Alright. 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 I've got to see what's going on. That was interesting. I will just have to move some things. Alright, so first... Yeah, let's go ahead and just destroy that cardboard. Now, if I move the bed frame to, like, here... There is 1000% another shelf back there. And when you stick the torch through, it's actually lit. But can you actually get back there? I kind of doubt it. I just think that now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. I'm so sorry to everyone that I've just done this to. I'm not alone in my suffering right now. At least. Like, oh my god, how we never noticed this. Also, this should be... Okay, this is not... This is not working the way I intended. Come on. Aw, really? Can you not? Can you really not? Maybe I'm just doing it wrong somehow. I guess it's... Yeah. It's to be expected that there are going to be problems. And Raphael did say this in the dev diary, by the way. Like, expect bugs with this first iteration of the system. So eventually, I'm sure they'll have it to where that mattress will go properly up on that bed. But anyway, speaking of that mattress, tell you what, let's go ahead and just put this out. Turn off that system because I said I wasn't going to do that too much. All right, we don't have a lot of water. You know what? While that fire is still going, let's take advantage. Because I still have some more fuel that I can pile onto it. And I need more water. I don't want to waste my coffee. I'm pretty sure coffee is the only thing that I can drink right now. Nice. 19 minutes left on the fire. Put that away. Add fuel. We'll just put some fir firewood on. One piece of cedar. Save the rest. Cooking pot, which I will not leave behind. We'll prep a little bit more porridge, but we do need to make some water as well. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and just pop down the recycled can. I could use the cooking pot, and I probably will, to tell you the truth. Okay, we're going to eat that. That'll leave us some porridge. So we have plenty of food now, which is nice. Alright, I think I do want to go ahead and just make a lot of water. It's going to take some time, but it's fine. So... we are still warm enough, thankfully, by this fire. Let's drink that. Might take us all the way. It did. Do that one more time. Hello, wolves. Don't come near me, please. I'm busy. Okay. Nothing I can cook here, which means we'll pick that up and then cook some more potatoes. Because we need to. Oh, nice. Okay, it's going to take exactly an hour. I think the sun is starting to come up. Cooked potato. Potable water. Now, I can make some more porridge, but I could also make some more potatoes, and I want to take that opportunity. So let's do that, so that we no longer have to worry about cooking these and lugging them around. I do technically have a little bit more... got a ruined torch I need to break up. I kind of want to just look for sticks to put on the fire, you know? I don't want to waste any more of my larger fuel elements. I don't even want to waste those books if I can help it, because they're good for fire starting. So I want to try and save them instead. What I can do, at the very least, is find that ruined torch. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest that, and then we'll harvest the other one as well. That'll give us 2 sticks. That's why you always want to harvest those, because they actually give you sticks. Now we do also still have plenty of sticks, that's worth mentioning too, so I may as well just pour those on there. And now we can just skip time. Make some more porridge, which I will do. I didn't have a ton of oatmeal, so we're not going to be going crazy making porridge here. We don't have anything really left to cook on this slot that I can think of. Nope. Just coffee we can warm up, and we're not worried about coffee at the moment. Health-wise, we're in great shape. We just need to keep it that way. Alright, let's go ahead and eat that. I think I have a couple of partially consumed servings of porridge at this point. I can still make more. I'm going to do it, not because I need the food, but because I need the cooking skill. Really important distinction to make sometimes when you watch, whether you're playing on your own or watching someone else play, like, and you see someone going ham on cooking, and you're like, dude, you're full. Like, why are you still cooking? If it's early in the game, you probably need the cooking skill. Alright, so we're going to partially eat that. Yeah, see? I can still make porridge. Plus, we're hanging out by this really warm fire. We get to monitor the weather. There's just lots of things that are... lots of minor goals that are served by treating it this way. Alright, that's it. Unless I'm out of water again. Nope, I'm not. Let's go ahead and drink. And now we are definitely... I think I can grab a few torches off this fire. I can. I won't grab too many. But I'm not encumbered at the moment, so I might as... Oh, nice. Okay, that's a good one. Always somewhat randomized. That's a very good one. Don't need the torches at the moment. But I don't want to waste this match. Alright, so we lost the warming up benefits. I'm still not encumbered. Nice. Okay, that's a pretty good bunch of torches. I might be able to get one more. Nope. That was the last one. Okay, let's go rest. And hopefully the weather will still be this awesome when we get up. Part of me is tempted to just go now, but it's cold. It's early in the morning, and the atmosphere is clear. Weather-wise, that means you don't have dense air packing in heat. And you're gonna be cold. Hello? Where's the frickin'... Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I'm gonna do it. Especially when it's a place I've already been. Hold on. I do want to move this. Okay. Here's the bed. Let's sleep for 6 hours. We're going to get about 5.5. It'll be later in the day. That's the key reason for doing this. Weather still sounds like it's not too terrible outside, and now we're not encumbered. Well, we're definitely not, because we have well fed. Still looking at that 66 limit, like that's what I need to care about, but we are actually at the point where we can carry more. Look at this. How about it? Okay. So we are going to pretty much go straight back the way that we came. Although there is an argument for maybe, since the weather's this good, maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe we can head back for Thompson's and check some other loot locations along the way. There's a wolf up there to my right. There are 2 wolves up to my right. Not a timber wolf, just wolves. Alright, let me... This is a good high elevation point, and hopefully I won't have a nasty surprise waiting for me at the top. The thing about this is it's a good high elevation point, but it's a very rounded hilltop. Oh, nice. That is a really good mental note to make. Okay, regardless of how new you are to the game, because today I learned, look at this. So if you take this really high curved hilltop and you look back towards, because you can see it from the Pleasant Valley transition area. So you come up here, right on the other side of it is the point of disagreement. I was not expecting to see that here. And I've never made that particular map connection, but this is a really, really handy waypoint to be able to like find your way toward. And I'm sure there are plenty of you in the experienced Long Dark crowd that have known that for years, and you're just like, Hadrian, what are you doing? Like I said, today I learned. Good stuff. Okay, nothing there. Let's see what else we might be able to find, though. Fingers crossed. Nada. Okay. Nothing there either. Locked trunk. Always slightly reassuring, but at the same time, on Loper, on this loot table setting, there's no guarantee at all that anything you find that's locked is going to somehow have... Nice. Another memento hit. She's been hoarding these stems and hiding them in the piano. God knows why. Deal with it. The piano at... Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. So hold on. Like, is it always that piano? So there are stems in the piano. That's really cool. But... Okay, so the reason I'm like stumbling over my words right now is I'm thinking, wait a minute. There's also the piano in Milton, and I feel like that piano can also have a cache in it. So I can't remember if I've gotten this one before, ever. That's pretty neat. Okay. I want to try to be mindful of the fact that my visibility around here is crap. And I have run into wolves, actually not wolves, bears, over the last couple of years in some of my newer YouTube content since Against All Challenges and since the channel came back. We're almost at a point where we don't need to talk about the fact that the channel was gone anymore, which is kind of nice. I don't think we're quite there yet for various reasons, but it is pretty cool. Pretty cool to feel like that's where we're at. All right, hold on. Can I go farther back this way and find my way to where I think I can... Hold on. I need to check this out. Because there's a spot that I haven't found yet, and I can never remember quite how to get to it. And the weather right now is so nice. I want to take this opportunity if I can, just to follow the river back and see if I can find my way to this spot. Because if I'm right about this, then there could be some really nice stuff, potentially. Maybe even a rifle. That's purely a guess. I'm not... Yep, I was right. I was right. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh my. Okay, let me not assume I'm safe. Hold on. That's exactly the spot that I was looking for. That is literally what I was hoping to see. Beautiful. Okay, so I can't go farther back that way. All right, let me actually take this wide, just in case there are predators patrolling it. Because Hinterland does like to put wolves at their picnic sites. I don't know what it is. Like, hey, look, this is a place where people congregate and relax. Let's make the wildlife congregate there too. No, it looks like the only congregating wildlife are bunnies, which, you know what, I'll take it. Moldy chocolate bar, excellent. Let me go ahead and grab these reishi mushrooms, because that's a non-zero number of reishi mushrooms. I'll take it. So now we definitely have a reason to go back to Thompson's. There's also, speaking of Thompson's, there's a set of drawers in Thompson's that I completely missed, which someone told me about in the comments. And I appreciate the heads up on that, because like I said in the previous episode, when I'm doing an episode 1, I'm usually operating on a crunch, and so, not that I'm error-free or like not prone to mistakes at any other point, but like I'm particularly prone to mistakes during like the opening moments of a series when I'm just kind of getting going and don't have a rhythm yet. Oh, wait a minute. This happened the last time I came here. I remember this. I thought it was, I thought this cave was just a bear cave, but it's more than that. It's a cave. So hold on. So yeah, I appreciate the heads up on that. All right, I am going to... I'm going to use a match. It's worth it to explore this cave, because I've got lots of torches. I might find some coal in here. That alone is worth the cost of one match. But I may also find some other useful stuff in here. I just don't remember where exactly this leads. I know that this is not the first time I've made this quote-unquote discovery in recent series, but like for right now, I just can't recall exactly. So I wanted to remind myself again. I don't think that I don't think it goes to like another zone or anything. I think it might go to another spot in the zone, possibly. That's a burned out campfire. Some more coal. Oh man. What if, as part of the wildlife refresh, there are now wolves in caves where there were not previously wolves in caves? That would be mean. But the thing about wolves being in caves is that usually if there's a wolf in a cave in the long dark, you kind of know it. Because you can hear the wolf padding around. Okay, now unfortunately I'm going to lose this torch. We are not going to...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Get hypothermia though. Well, we might. It's one nice thing about this cave. I wonder if this still works. Nope. I tried. Let the record state, I tried. Alright, so cup of coffee. I'm gonna just leave my clothes off for a bit. Marine flare, that'll be handy for getting back out of here. I don't think there's anything else back here though. So that's kind of an unfortunate. I mean, the marine flare's nice and everything, and the antiseptic is nice, I guess. But yeah, it's a brilliant torch. Okay, well, what I'll do is pop the marine flare. Marine flare won't last as long. I just need to get back out of here, and I hope the water doesn't kill the flare, now that I think about it. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't think it would. I tell you what. It's funny, but we're warm enough at the moment. I'm going to stay unclothed here for a second until I get back to the mouth of the cave. And then we're going back to Thompson's. As I was saying about the drawers, though, as we get later in the series, you know, mistakes like that, overlooking various loot locations, and just little tiny errors, The less that's kind of pointed out, the better. It's not that pointing it out is wrong per se, but the mistakes are part of the gameplay in some ways. So when it's earlier in a playthrough, especially in episode 1, those kinds of nudges like, hey, you missed this, are appreciated. But as we go forward, it gets a little bit more into backseating territory a bit. So just try to bear that in mind as we move forward with the series. Let's go ahead and put those back on. We'll put that on the outer layer, this on the inner layer, and now what we put on here doesn't matter. Nice. Okay. Now the one downside is we're pretty cold, so we're probably going to lose some health.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Due to being pretty freaking cold. But the really nice thing about what just happened is we now have a bunch of coal that we didn't have before. So I'm just going to come right back out here, and we're going to make our way back towards Thompson's. Which, timing-wise, should work out pretty well, I think, for this episode. We'll see how this goes. The only thing that would make that not the case is if Pleasant Valley decided to be Pleasant Valley in, like, the next 5 minutes. Then we might have to run long until I get shelter. Because this is the last episode I'm recording before I go home for the holiday. Oh, and for those of you watching this on Thursday, if you're wondering if we are streaming today, this is obviously just relevant to the live audience that's watching episodes as they come out. We are not going to be streaming today just on account of the fact that I won't quite be home yet. So we will have our stream on Sunday, and then probably on Thursday as well, of the following week. I'm surprisingly warm at the moment, but that's... We're late in the day, so it's not particularly surprising. Okay, can I maybe, just maybe... Perhaps, yep, perfect. That's what I wanted. I hear some ptarmigan. And potentially something else. Alright, this is where there could be bears. There certainly have been bears here in the past. It was one of the Against All Challenges series that I ran into a bear here. Was it Darkwalker? Might have been more than one. Alright, I hear carrion crows. I don't think I hear bear crows at the moment. Doesn't mean we're home free, I just don't hear them at the moment. So I'm going to keep walking this way because this is going to carry us back around towards Thompson's. Speaking of bears, there's a cave there to the left. I don't think that's a bear cave, but I'm going to poke my head in there real quick. For a second I saw that collection of rocks. Oh no, that's a deer carcass. Nice. I thought that might be a bear for a second. Yeah, let's check back here. This is just a, yeah, environmental cave. Can't actually go inside it. Yep. Alright, let's keep moving. I am not going to harvest that deer at the moment. I don't want to attract any attention. We're close enough to the road that I just want to keep moving towards the road. Speaking of the road, literally right there. And of course, once we have our feet on pavement, we'll have a little bit of a movement speed bonus, which is more than welcome. And also, this will take us back by... some of the other houses that I haven't checked yet. Unfortunately, it takes us past some areas which in previous versions of the Long Dark have been wolf spawn locations, so I'm not sure how safe it's going to be. But I guess we'll find out, right? Because it's close now. Alright, this is making me super nervous because there could technically be wolves on either side of the road right now. And I wouldn't know it. Because of the environmental obstructions. Okay. Okay, so there's that house there. Quite broken down. I also seem to remember running into a bear here. So let me be super careful. Either a bear or a wolf, I can't quite recall. Alright, we're going to check both of these. This back section of Pleasant Valley is always, like, more vast than I remember it. Every time I find this road and try to follow it, there's always a feeling of it, like, taking longer than I expected. Okay. The light is changing somewhat. I feel like we might be about to get some changes to the weather pattern, so I want to try and get... I see some power lines, which indicates we are pretty much where I thought we would be. And I can see the road over there. That's farther away than I thought. Although, if I... hang on, if I follow the river down this way... Thompson's is over there to the left. We're at the end of the day, so I'm trying to be mindful of the fact that I don't have a lot of daylight left. I know I just mentioned that this path would take us near some buildings that we hadn't gone by yet, but those buildings are not typically buildings you can enter. And I would rather get straight back to Thompson's. Because I'm pretty tired. My condition's not too low. That's the good news. Could certainly be worse. Especially at this stage in the series. We've been lucky with some of our gear finds. But of course, the world is going to be getting colder pretty quickly. So it won't be long, regardless of what zone we're in, that we will not be able to just, like, meander around like this without the world getting much colder, much faster. Okay. Pretty wide open here. Easy to spot for threats on either side. Alright, there's a demon. Female deer up there. There's a doe. There's a bunny to my right. That's a somewhat comforting sign. Typically there can be, or at least in the past, there were some moose spawns potentially in this area, but I don't see any scraped trees, so I kind of doubt that that's the case now. I'm just going to keep going this way, because this will take me straight back to Thompson's. I think I see another cattail over there. Let's make sure there's not a wolf. Like right up there. Because that is the kind of slope that Himmerlin would put a wolf on, let's be honest. Just looking at it, like, yeah, there should be a wolf there. There probably is a wolf there. It's just around the corner and I haven't seen it yet. It's about to charge me. That's entirely possible. Okay, there's Thompson's. So, the piano, I think, is at the community hall. And then there's that one set of drawers that I'll have to check. Alright, I think I'll stay on the ice. Yeah, see, those houses over there, you can't typically enter them. They're just kind of locked down, boarded up. I'll still check when I leave the zone, but right now I'm not too stressed about it. Alright, a couple of things. We're going to veer up here. I can't remember which house it is exactly, but it's a 2-story house. So wait. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Was it this one? Yeah, it's that's right. The second floor is like an attic.
And this pack is getting kind of
Yeah.
heavy.
Yep. So it's these drawers here. There probably won't be anything in them. Would be my guess. Yep, empty. Hang on, let's make sure. Still appreciate the heads up from that commenter. All right, let's step back outside and I will check on those stems. And we should be good. Did I go in? Did I? I think I did. I don't have... Yeah, I came in here. Let me just take one more look around. Okay. So there's a wolf, I think, off to the right a little bit now, fairly near Thompson's. A little bit closer than wolves used to be to Thompson's, so that's worth kind of keeping in mind. Let's step inside. And because we have grabbed that memento hint, for those of you wondering about this, you need the memento hints in order to access the things that are hinted at. You can't just, like, check under the piano if a particular memento has spawned. Oh, wait, is it the piano at the church? It's the piano at the church, isn't it? Hold on, I could have sworn it said it was at the community hall, though. Is it not this one? Or maybe it's bugged? Hold on, let's go check the church. I don't want to not have the satisfaction of getting these stems to end the episode. And the church isn't far. We just need to sleep. That's the main thing. We're at the wow, words, Hadrian. We're at the end of the day, so working out pretty well. This playthrough is going decently so far, to say the very least. This is... The game's being pretty nice. Okay. It must be this one. Yeah, it is. It's the church. Pink.
Needs this anymore.
Really? Oh, that's rude. That's incredibly rude and disrespectful, and I'm gonna go home salty now. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go home super salty and annoyed. I was told there would be stims, and all I was given was a couple of painkillers.
I'm getting tired.
One little bottle of painkillers. Incredibly rude.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. Food-wise, we have plenty. I'm gonna go ahead and snack on a few things. Nice. Wow. Okay. Let's eat this while we can, and then drink our water to top that off. And then we'll rest, and that'll be a good save point to end the day. Longer episode than planned, but you know what? Longer episodes at the beginning of the series are not a bad thing, are they, Legion? Let's go ahead and sleep for 10 hours. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. Hey, Aurora. New episodes will be arriving at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every other day, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below. And I will see you next time.